Hi, my name is Laura Jane Rawlings, and I'm here today to talk to you about how Youth Employment UK is supporting young people on their journey to work. Youth Employment UK is a social enterprise that works with 14 to 24-year-olds all over the UK and supports them with skills, careers information and inspiration to help them on their journey. We also work with some of the best youth-friendly employers across the country and lots of different partners who are all committed to supporting young people to fulfil their potential. And that's really important right now because COVID is leaving us with a situation where it's going to be tougher than ever before for young people to find a career that they'll love and take their next steps. What we're seeing because of COVID is a real squeeze on the types of jobs that are available, and there's going to just be more competition, which is why it's really important that young people understand what they need to do in order to really improve their chances of success as they're thinking about that journey to work. And that's the bit that we're experts in helping young people to understand what they can take ownership of and make sure that they're doing everything in their own power to improve their chances. And there are going to be lots of opportunities. So despite the negative stories that we hear in the press, there are opportunities out there from traineeships and Kickstart, which are new government programs that we're going to see more of and that will create more opportunities for young people, through to an increase in apprenticeships and the new technical levels that are coming, T-levels, as well as all those traditional routes that you had for education and additional learning, from vocational training to academic training and so on. But there are other things that you can be doing too. You can be thinking about your young professional skills and how you develop them, which is something we can help you do, but also think about the amazing volunteering and social action opportunities that there are out there and developing your skills in lots of different ways. We really believe that it takes more than one thing to improve a person's chance of success. We use a model at Youth Employment UK called the Journey to Employment Framework. And here you'll see that there are these 7 circles sitting around that employment circle in the middle. And those 7 circles, think of them as buckets, are the things that you need to have as full as possible in order to make your journey to a brilliant career even easier. And they're things like having your personal circumstances working the best for you that they can. So understanding your transport links and your personal connections and making sure that you're really leaning into them to create opportunities for yourself. Ensure that your attitude and your employability skills are really developed and that you're meeting the needs of employers and you can talk to them about those employability skills and show a great attitude when you're going for jobs. Qualification and training, it doesn't just stop when you leave full-time education. There are other ways for you to keep boosting your qualification and your skills to make you appeal even more to employers and to make you be that standout candidate. Learning to be a professional in whatever field you choose is a lifelong pursuit. I'm at the top of my career, and yet still I spend time every week listening to podcasts or reading books or just learning other information from other people to ensure that I'm continuously developing my skills, because the world is changing all the time, and so it's really important to stay current and to keep learning. And so there's lots of different ways you can do that outside of education and within education, of course. Making sure that you've got that experience and you're involved in your community, you're involved in something, social action or other activities or sports and hobbies. All of those things develop you. They develop your sense of self, they develop your confidence, they develop your networks, and they make it really interesting to talk to you. So when an employer is looking through CVs and looking at future candidates, they want to see someone who's a bit more interesting than just having hobbies as reading and going to the cinema. So think about the other things you could be involved in, and actually they can be really fun too. Having those career management skills are also really important. Knowing how to set your goals for your future, how to prepare a great CV, how to make it through different interview processes and techniques, all of those things have to work for you, and all of those 7 buckets need to be as full as you can make them. And you can rely on other people to fill those buckets and teach you these things, or you can take some control, and there are ways that you can do that. The third and one that I really encourage is that you become a young professional. This is our free program where we provide information and advice and support and training and modules and activities on all of those 7 areas to help you keep learning and developing and growing. You can volunteer and look for work experience. There's some incredible volunteering opportunities. There'll be volunteering opportunities local to where you live, but also across the UK. We have young people who volunteer with us and they live all over the UK. They don't have to be local to us to take part. And of course, then there are opportunities for you to volunteer and have experiences internationally too. Thinking about your personal projects and things that you love to do, and perhaps you don't recognise your hobbies as being important on your journey to work, but they really are. Being part of a team, whether it's a sports team or a hobby team, is a great way to show employers that you've got communication skills, teamwork skills, and there's just that something more about you that's committed to something outside of education and outside of work. Taking time to build and reflect on your skills, to learn about yourself and who you are and the world around you is also really important. Building your knowledge and your confidence is a sure way of making your journey to work even easier. And there is lots of different ways you can do that and get the help that you need. We work with some incredible organisations who are all over the country and they're all committed to helping and supporting young people. We also have lots of advice on and through our website. Good luck with your journey.